I recall a little while back where people complained that there were just way too many sneakers dropping all at one time. And I guess I'm returning to, inquire, do we still feel that way even with the state of hunger kicks?
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Change. Thank you guys again for so much for tuning in to another video. This will be a discussion video, so just sit tight. I'll get you out of here quick and in a hurry. But if you're brand new and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I truly appreciate it. Again, I should have a couple of pairs of kicks arriving this week, so we'll get to that content. And Two Shoes crew, you guys are awesome as always. So, too many sneakers, is that even a thing? Like, is that a real thing that any of us would complain about? Maybe only if you start to run out of space, right? But having shoes, having a lot of sneakers, you have options. You always want to enjoy those options, okay? And we'll just go ahead and get this out of the way. The sponsor of today's video, SolePremise, gives you the ability to travel with options when it comes to your kicks. So no matter where you guys are going, and y'all are out here this summer, okay? Out here, I'm out by the pool a whole lot, which I actually used my bag a few days ago to head over to a friend's, and I needed to pack, flip-flops and just regular shoes and clothes for, enjoying the pool and post-pool. So you can use a SolePremise bag for a lot of different things. I love the ability to pack fits in there. Laptop, there is a padded section for that as well. So you can pack all the kicks, you can pack all the fits for weekend trips, for day trips. It doesn't matter. And as you guys know, you can just go ahead, use my code TALKSWITHTJ at checkout, and they're coming out with brand new options all the time. Before, you guys saw like the Daily Commuter XL, so it's a little bit larger, and now you actually have the 5 sneaker signature leather bag that's on wheels, so it makes it even easier if you're traveling through the airport. So make sure that you check that out. But having options is never a bad thing, especially if you're a creator. Now, I think creators and just regular consumers, I think it's a little bit different, and I say that because if you're just a consumer and you don't deal with content at all, then you're truly just looking to buy for yourself, and that's it. There's no other motive related to picking up a shoe. However, if you're a content creator, you having so many options to at least try to pick up a shoe, and you can generate so much content around that, right? Like, lives have taken over. When the pandemic hit, you couldn't necessarily go to a store, so you were trying to share the experience and create a community experience with your subscriber base by doing live cops, and some do amazing at that, right? Like, if you've ever watched Roscoe do live cops, like those are great. I'll tune into those even when I'm not going after a sneaker. So there's content to be created around any sneaker that you have. Even if you take an L, right, you can create content around that. So I think there's always options, so that's not a bad thing if you're a creator. However, if you're not a creator, is it really that great? I ask, is it that great? Because hunger kicks is a real thing. Now, that's not to say we don't diligently try to still get our hands on pairs that we love, because we do, and that we're not quitters, okay? We'll continue to try. I kept trying for the, I'm a Monier 3s, even though it was a bust every single term, but I still tried because I wanted the shoe. And I encourage you guys to continue to try. Again, it doesn't have to always be the latest sneakers coming out. You have options to go back for things. eBay is full of gems, so I would encourage you all to do that. You can trade for sneakers on Trade Block. Like, again, so many options. But with the state of hunger kicks right now, I don't think a lot of shoes dropping is even a concern now, because you have like a 1 in 20 chance of maybe hitting on pairs. So I think we have to keep that in mind as well. Like, June is a stacked month in terms of sneakers. If I can find a visual for all of the pairs, or at least the known pairs that are dropping for this month, I'll put that up here so you guys can see it. And from that list, I just want you to think to yourself, how many of these realistically will I probably have in hand when it's all said and done? And I can bet there's not not a ton on this list that you would have for retail in hand. So I don't think a ton of shoes dropping by, you know, all of these different brands is really as bad as what we try to make it out to be, because are we going to get our hands on it? Not necessarily. So I think we have to just be realistic, keep it all in perspective. Yes, there are tons of options out there. A lot of us are looking to cop for retail. Now, if we have to pay resale because we love it so much, we'll do that. And there are some pairs I will say, listen, I wholeheartedly get you paying resale comfortably for it, because I would too, depending on what the shoe is. And I have a priority list. I really do. Aside from the, you know, the $700 like purchase that you all will help me collectively make at the end of 2021, I have another priority list, you know, for pairs I want to pay resale for. And the Kobe, the Grinch, and even the Hall of Fame are up there. I might even I would put another pair up there. I would put another pair up there too, and then we can follow with the 3, and there are probably some other things there as well. But there's a priority list, and I have some where I think the value well worth it. There are other pairs, and I've stated this, I wouldn't personally pay resale, right? Like, just for an example, a recent example, the Nike Dunk Low Michigan. Huge fan. You all know I am a diehard Michigan fan. However, paying resale for the low, if it's between that and the high, I've said this before, if it's between the low and the high, just go for the high. Quite honestly, I'm just being real. Go for the high if it's between those two. And I just think you'll be happier overall just based on the materials and quality that's there. So it's just something to keep in mind. Please, I love knowing your thoughts on any discussion we have here on the channel. So make sure that you sound off below. Make sure that you tune in to other videos that are dropping this week. And you can give me a follow on Instagram or on Twitter. I'll make sure that information is here, but it's also always in the description box. And act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.